G'day, g'day. Here we are. It's a nice, clear, slightly overcast. There's a few clouds about. Anyway, it's the middle of August, so it's the middle of our winter. And I can't believe it. Just about all the frames are full, except this one here, that's about half full, in the middle of winter. Who would have thought that? That's amazing. Anyway, I thought I'd better do an extraction, in other words, empty either one or two of these frames, because if they fill it up and we don't empty some of it, they're going to have filled it up, and they're going to have no other place to store the honey, and they'll get it in their little minds that, oh, well, we're going to have to find another place that's bigger. So this way, if I empty some of it, it empties up space. So they're just going to go on, redo it, refill it, and they'll stay happy, just like me, because we're getting more honey. How good's that? Happy bees, look at them all. They love it as soon as the sun comes out. I couldn't believe it when I came out here to check it out, and all these frames are full.
All of them?
Well, all except for one which is half full. That's amazing.
Wow, glad you're emptying it.
In the middle of winter though.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be.
Don't tell the bees.
Oh, I won't tell the bees. Keep them in the dark. It seems a little different this time. It's a little bit, no, thinner, much thinner.
Oh, wow.
Pouring much quicker. Liquid gold, that's what it is, liquid gold. Each one of these jars holds, we've weighed it, 3.3 kilos of honey. And as it turns out, one of these jars is just enough to empty one frame. So, yeah, I will empty 2 frames today, which means it'll be 2 full jars, like this. 6.6 kilos out of 2 frames, and the others are just about ready to go as well. And we haven't even come into spring. I'm pleasantly surprised. Thank you, dear.
That's smaller, sorry.
Yeah, I know. How good is this? Look how happy they are, and they're not in the least bit interested in me being back here and taking the honey out. Not in the least bit interested. They're busy doing their thing. They're not even coming back here to be curious to see what's going on. How good is one of these hives? Having said that, they're also quite friendly bees. Their legs, their back legs are just chock-a-block with pollen. So there's a lot of stuff flowering out there. Some friends of ours, which are, I don't know, 8 Ks in that direction over there, and they've got, I think, 3 hives or something. They were telling us that they had a particularly bad year with honey this year. Having said that, our garden, we've specifically planted a lot of stuff for the bees to be able to forage. So maybe that is the difference, I don't know. But these guys are very busy, very happy, doing their thing, and we seem to have an abundance of honey. Starting to come towards the end of it now. It won't be long before they realise that the honey's disappeared from under their feet, and they're going to uncap the whole frame, clean it all out. Each individual frame hole is going to be cleaned out, resealed, and then they're going to start all over again refilling it. How they all work as one entity. It's amazing. Can't help myself. Might as well start on the second jar. I'll just go get another spout. I can be, it's up to you.
No, we have to go down the street. Well, I definitely do.
Hello. Yeah.
Because I bought the containers, but they sell the lid separately now, apparently.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
the lid in the box.
Okay.
So if you want to come and get a couple more big containers,
Yep.
start to spit.
That's different again. Well, that's interesting. Wow. I just tried this second one out.
Yeah.
Completely different flavour again. I can't get over it.
That's good.
Yum. Wow, that's heavy. Now open up the rest of it. We do have a previous video on our first honey harvest. If you're interested in having your own hive, producing your own honey, you really do yourself a favour and have a look at that one, our first honey harvest. And there was another one previous to that of when we actually first got our hive and what we went through to get it all set up and how we set it up. But this is just brilliant. And I was and I was never a big fan of honey. This is totally changed. In one of our harvests through the year, when I was emptying a frame just like this, there were a couple of bees that were curious and they came over here and they had a look. And one of them flew under the stream and got caught by the stream and into the jar it went. So anyway, I fished it out with my hive tool and just put it on the front there on the landing pad where all the bees come in and out onto the hive. And would have been no more than 10 seconds that one bee that was absolutely covered chock-a-block in honey because it went down into the jar and it was trying to swim out or fly out, but it was all stuck in the honey, all covered. And I put it on the landing pad there, and within 15 seconds there was a swarm of other bees on top of it, licking all the honey off, taking all the honey off it. So it was no longer covered in honey, all nice and clean, and it flew off again to do its own thing. It's I would not have believed that if I did not see it for myself. Amazing. Amazing creatures. I hope you like what you're seeing. If you do us a favour, give us a thumbs up. And please make a comment. Let us know if you got one, or if you want more info about it, or whatever you like. We're happy to help out and answer any questions that we can. So yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, let us know in the comments. You guys have a good one. I know I will. I'm going to be sticking my finger in that more. See ya.